Good morning, class. Today we are learning on page 257 for math, rounding money to the nearest dollar. The first question that we have is $7.10. The first thing I want you to notice is the number that's after the decimal sign. The number after the decimal sign is a 1. So anything that's less than 5 equals 0.00. 5 or more, it becomes one more dollar. So in this case, 1 is smaller, is less than 5. So the 7 stays the same, but the 1 becomes 0. So our answer is $7. For the next one, we look at the number that comes right after the decimal. It's a 6. It's more than 5, so that means we have to add a dollar to the 27. So the 27 becomes $28. The next question, $9.52. We look at the first number after the decimal. It's 5. 5 or more becomes one more. So we add a 1 to the 9, so our answer becomes $10. Now we have $101.85. The number after the decimal is an 8. It's 5. It's more than 5. So we add 1 to the 101. So it becomes $102. The next one says $6.48. We look at the number after the decimal sign. It's less than 5. So it automatically becomes $6.00. The next question is $30.30. We look at the number after the decimal. That's less than 5. So automatically becomes 00. So our answer is $30. Story problem. Alex received $20 for his birthday. He gave $2.50 at church and spent $10.95 for a new bike helmet. How much money does he have left? First, we have to see the total. We have to find out the total that he spent. He spent $2.50 and he spent $10.95. So we have to add that. Let's add the $10.95 plus the $2.50 and see what total it gives us. $13.45 is how much he spent. He was given $20. So let's see how much money he has left. So what do? We get the total that he has minus what he spent. So we know that 0 cannot take away from 5, and we can borrow from a 0. We can borrow from this 0, but we gotta borrow from the 2. So the 2 automatically becomes a 1. The 0 becomes a 10. But because it has to give our neighbor 1, it becomes a 9. Our neighbor becomes a 10. Now this neighbor needs 1, so it becomes a 9, and this one becomes a 10. 10 minus 5. 5, 9 minus 4, 5, 9 minus 3, 6. So the total he has left is $6.55. I want you to work on the next story problem on your own. Please read carefully the story problem. If you have a question about it, please call me and I will help you and guide you through it. Our division. 3,219 divided by 6. 3 is smaller than 6, so we need to divide into two numbers. 6 times what is close to 32? 5, because 5 times 6 is 30. So we take away. 2 minus 0, 2. So now we compare. 2 is smaller than 6, so we have to bring down our next number. Now I have 21. 6 times what is close to 21? 3, because 3 times 6 is 18. So now 1 cannot take away from 8, so I have to borrow. So the 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 is smaller than 6, so I have to bring down my next number. 6 times what is close to 39? My answer is 6, because 6 times 6 is 36. 9 minus 6, 3. My remainder is 3. 8,704 divided by 4. 8 is bigger than 4, so now I need to look for a number that's going to give me 8. 4 times what gives me 8? 2. Because 2 times 4 is 8. So now I have to bring down the 7. 4 times what is close to 7? 1. Because 4 times 1 is 4. 7 minus 4, 3. 3 is smaller than 4, so I have to bring down my 0. 4 times what is close to 30? My answer is 7. Because 7 times 4 is 28. 0 cannot take away from 8, so I have to borrow. The 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 is smaller than 4, so I have to bring down my next number. 4 times what gives me 24? 6. Because 6 times 4 is 24. 24 minus 24 equals 0. So our answer is 2,176. Page 258. 1/6 of 48. 6 times what will give me 48? My answer is 8. 1/8 of 80. 80 times what will give me 8 times what will give me 80? My answer is 10. Because 8 times 10 equals 80. 1/7 of 63. 7 times what would give me 63? My answer is 9. Because 9 times 7 equals 63. Now we have an equation. Well, you have letter D, E, and F. I want you to try to do those on your own, following the same steps that I had just finished doing here. Let's skip down to the equation that says 6 weeks plus 14 days equals how many weeks? Well, whatever we have at the end, remember we bring down to the bottom. So we write week plus, because it's a plus, week equals week. Which one is my different one? Week and week is the same. Days and week is different, so that's the one we have to put a box over, the one that's different. When we do the box, we always do 3 steps under it. 1, 2, 3. Since these are the same, we automatically bring it down. So now I ask myself, what's bigger, days or week? Week is bigger. So that means I'm going smaller to larger. We're going to divide. Now I ask myself, how many days are in a week? My special number is 7, because there's 7 days in a week. Now, the number I have in the box that I have to work with is 14. That means I have to divide 14 divided by 7. 7 times what gives me 14? My answer is 2. So my answer that I just got, which is 2, I bring it up to the box. So now I have to figure out the equation. 6 weeks plus 2 weeks equals how many weeks? 6 plus 2 equals 8. Now let's go to solve the equation.